Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my perfume inventory for 2025. It has been several years since I've done a perfume inventory. I didn't realize it had been so long. I thought it had only been like a year, maybe two. I think it's actually been 3 years since I've done a perfume inventory. So this, again, like my nail polish inventory, is long overdue. I'm not sure what happened. I think kind of similar to the nail polish inventory, I do feel like I've made a lot of progress. I also feel like I've bought a lot of perfumes. So I've used up a lot of perfumes, but I've also bought a lot of perfumes. So maybe I'm kind of hesitant to talk about that because it feels like a bit of a failure. But as I've said before, this channel is not about always making progress. This channel is always about being accountable to the truth and accountable to my truth and what I'm dealing with in my life, and my attempts towards owning less is really what I'm all about. Sometimes I fail though, and sometimes I end up owning more, especially if you're looking at overall ounces of perfume. If you're looking at specific perfume items, my numbers might have gone down, but if you're looking at the overall ounces of product, of liquid that has come into my home, I think we're heading in the wrong direction. I do find myself treating myself to a bottle of perfume once a year when I'm using my ultimate rewards points that I've earned through using my credit card. I've been treating myself to a bottle of perfume on a yearly basis at least. So that might be part of why I've been dodging this inventory, but it is time. I need to see where I'm at and discuss progress or lack thereof in my perfume inventory and get plans for where I want, what direction I want to go as far as panning my perfume inventory in the future. And these videos really do help with that. It helps me to refocus my attention and remind myself of what I need to do, what next steps I need to take as far as project panning. And hopefully you guys enjoy watching it as well. I mean, that's always my hope. So if you are interested in seeing what my 2025 perfume inventory looks like, please keep watching. Hi guys, we are kicking off the perfume inventory with a shocking area. These are my full size perfumes. Not all of them are like maxed out on their size, but these are all what I consider to be full size perfumes. And we are not starting out on a high note. This category has exploded over the past 3 years. In fact, not only are there 8 new perfumes in this category, Kitty. Not only are there 8 new perfumes in this category, but there are 2 perfumes in this category that I have not even talked about yet. Oh my goodness, we are not heading in the right direction. I promise the rest of this inventory is going to be a lot more positive as far as project panning, but this one is not. I'm not really working on anything in this area of my perfume collection, and I really am not trying to get these numbers down. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm really more focused on several other areas of my perfume collection. For example, body sprays is something I've been working really hard on getting down. Deluxe sample perfumes, solid perfumes. Yeah, I'm not really working on getting this category down at all, unfortunately. So this number has just grown. So 3 years ago, I was at 32, and this year I am at 40. Yeah. All right. Let's go over the new ones. 2 of them were gifted to me from companies that sent me these products for review. That is this Lancome perfume right here, and this Black Opium perfume right here. The rest of them I purchased. I have Mon Paris by YSL. I have Juicy Couture's something. Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. I have these 2 oils. Well, this one's an oil and this one's a body. Is it a body spray or a Eau de Perfume. Eau de Perfume. This is an Eau de Perfume. And by the way, sorry, everything surrounding this little blanket is a mess. And this is I think it's technically an oil. Thank goodness it can be set on its side. I don't have a separate collection for oils, so it's in with this collection. But yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this company. I heard about it through TikTok, and I really enjoy it. And then these two I've gotten in just the last couple of months. This is Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. My coworkers were talking about how whenever they wear this perfume, they get tons of compliments. It's pretty affordable. It's, you know, not a high-end perfume by any means, so I had to try it out after hearing so many coworkers rave about it. And then this has been on my wish list forever at Ulta, and it was time for me to spend my Ulta points again, so I decided to go ahead and get this one. A lot of times I end up spending my Ulta points on perfume. So this is Jimmy Choo Fever. I've tried it, I think, once, and I like it very much. I actually really do enjoy it. Even though I'm not panning any of these perfumes, I did get a chance to wear a couple of them recently. First of all, I did go back to this J.Lo perfume. I think this is called Miami Fever. No, Miami Glow. Yeah, this is Miami Glow by J.Lo. Really like this perfume. I don't know how to describe it, and the first time I tried it, I feel like whatever I thought it should be, it wasn't. I think I was a little bit disappointed, but this time going back into it with my eyes wide open, I enjoyed it very much, and it's a really nice scent. And then recently I had my 30-year high school reunion, and I wanted to treat myself to something special, so I went with, is this what I went with? No, not that. Where are you? Is this what I went with? Yes, I went with La Vie Est Belle from Lancome, and I'm so glad I did. I really enjoyed this perfume. I thought it worked really well on me with my skin chemistry, and it was a good reminder that I can stop looking for nice perfumes. I have a lot of nice perfumes. I can calm down. For some reason, I feel like I'm forever on the hunt for my perfect perfume, but I might have my perfect perfume, and I just need to remind myself that. I have a lot of perfumes I really enjoy, and I have too many perfumes. As I was getting these all set up for this little flat lay, Hazel's eyes popped out of her head, and she's like, "Mom, this is too much. This is too much, Mom." And I said, "I know, Hazel, you're right. It is too much." So, yeah, this is not starting off on a high note as far as project panning and numbers going down. This definitely is heading in the wrong direction. But overall, my collection is heading in the right direction, because I promise the rest of the categories are looking a lot better. And I don't mind. I mean, if my perfume collection was going to look like one thing, it would just be full-size perfume. So we're getting closer, but I need to stop buying perfume. I need to stop. I think this is my wake-up call. First of all, there's no more room on this blanket. So if I purchase another perfume, I'm not sure where it's going to go. But also, like, this is probably going to last me the rest of my life and then some. So I should stop. So that is where we're at with my full-size bottles of perfume. We went from 32 bottles to 40 since the last inventory 3 years ago. Alrighty guys, there's no doubt that this is the best category of my perfume inventory. This is where I've done the most damage and made the most progress. I currently have 11 body sprays. This is my body spray, body splash, whatever you want to call it, collection. I am at 11 this year, and 3 years ago I had 15. So I've used up four of these bad boys. I'm currently working on this one right here called Riviera Sun from Victoria's Secret, and we're getting there. You know, we're down to like here or so. So should be a goner in the next couple months if I stay focused, and I can guarantee that I will choose another one to start working on next. I do want to eliminate all body sprays from my collection. I'm more of a perfume kind of girl. I'm looking for a scent that will last me from morning till night, not something I need to reapply every 4 hours or that I won't be able to smell after a couple hours. So as much as I love some of these scents, it's just not something I'm interested in buying more of. It kind of goes along with my Bath and Body Works days. As you can tell, a lot of these are Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works. And yeah, I used to spend a lot of money at both those places. I really don't shop there anymore at all. So that's made it a lot easier. But I'm very happy that this number is going down, especially since my perfume collection is not going down. So yeah, we're at 11 for body sprays. All right, up next are my rollerball perfumes. There has been no change in this category. I had 10 last year, I still have 10. And I have to say this because I say this every time I do a perfume inventory, but there are, I swear there are 2 other rollerball perfumes somewhere in my house. One day they will turn up. I have not seen them in forever. Either somebody swiped them and stole them or they're here somewhere, but they were both La Vanilla perfumes, and I would love nothing more than to find them and bring them back into my little collection, and I'm still holding out hope that they will turn up one day, but I have not seen them in a very, very long time. So these are the 10 I'm counting as my rollerball perfume inventory because somehow I'm gonna have to move on with my life. I am currently working on this one right here. This is a Stella McCartney perfume in the scent Pop, and this is in my 50 Pink Before 50. I've really been enjoying that scent. It's a pretty good like year-round scent. Doesn't really scream one season over another necessarily. The rest of these I really haven't touched in a long, long time, but maybe when Pop is done, I'll grab for another one of these and start working on it. I used to be really kind of obsessed with this brand, Tokyo Milk. I don't remember which influencer turned me onto them, but this scent in particular, this is number 12? Oh, it's called Wisdom. I think that's what it's called. Some of them have numbers. This one, I don't think I'm that fond of. I think it's all right. It's been so long, I don't even remember what it smells like, but it's all right. This is Billionaire Boyfriend. And then I have 2 Elizabeth James perfumes, 3 Philosophy Grace perfumes, Urban Decay's Go Naked, and this Clean Skin roll-on perfume oil was a sample that I received in an Ipsy bag a long, long time ago. So those are the same 10 from last time, but hopefully the next time I do an inventory, this one will be gone and used up. And hopefully the next time I do an inventory will be before I turn 50, because that's the deadline for that project that it's in. So we are still at 10. Up next are my Deluxe sample perfumes, and this is kind of an exciting category. 3 years ago I had 15 and I am down to 13. So I've used up 2, nothing new came in, and 2 went out. So that is heading in the right direction. I will accept that. Currently I'm not working on any of these little samples at the moment. None of them are in a project. I'm strictly focusing on the samples, a solid perfume, and my body sprays, and a roll-on. I have just about every other category covered, but nothing in this category at the moment. But I do like to put these in projects. I find them an achievable goal for me. This is a manageable amount of perfume for me to pan in 6 to 12 months, and so that's good. And yeah, they're all nice scents. A lot of them, not a lot of them, but some of them I already own full sizes of, so I don't need the Deluxe samples. I don't travel anymore. I know that's one great perk to a Deluxe sample is if you are traveling to different locations, but I don't go anywhere, so I definitely don't need 13 Deluxe samples, you know, if I need any at all, really. probably if I was going to go on, well, I still have roller balls too, so I'd probably take one of them. I don't know what I would do, but I don't need 13 Deluxe samples. So I'm happy that this number is going down, and you'll see one of these in a project sooner or later. I don't know which one, I don't know which project, but one of these will definitely end up in a project sooner or later. Up next is my one and only solid perfume. This is Apricot and Vanilla from the Aromatherapy of Rome company. This isn't a project, it's in Beauty A to Z, so I am working on this. I don't use it that consistently, but I am trying to pan that and get it out of my collection. I like the scent very much. I don't know if I like the concept of a solid perfume, but the scent is great and I'm enjoying it. I just don't know if that's something I really need in my life compared to just something I can spray on. But it was gifted to me years and years and years ago by my mother, and I'm enjoying using it up. So still at 1 for solid perfumes. I've been at 1 for a long time. Maybe one of these years I'll be down to 0. Okay, last but not least, we have all of my perfume samples. If my math is correct, I believe I had 43 tiny samples of perfume at my inventory in 2022. I used up all 43 of those. Those are all gone. I did, since that inventory, purchase this 8-pack Kayali sampler, and I have used up 2 of them. So that just leaves these 6 left right here for my inventory of tiny samples. I am working my way through them. I wanted especially to have a sample of Pistachio Yum, but I wanted to compare them to the rest of these. I still have some mixed feelings, but I'm trying to see if any of them are better than Pistachio Yum. I have run into a couple that I like very much. This is one of them. This was one I'm panning right now. It's in a project. It is Deja Vu. I think this is called Deja Vu White Flower. Yeah, it's called Deja Vu White Flower. I really like this scent very much. I don't know if I like it better than Pistachio Yum. I don't think so, but it's very enjoyable. But yeah, we are down from 43 to just 6 perfume samples, and I would say that is a huge success. I know they're tiny, but it took me a long time to get through them all. And I had to stay focused, because if I didn't stay focused, I didn't make any progress. So I'm very pleased, and I do plan to use all of these up. I don't want to say I'm never going to get another perfume sample again, but with me not shopping as much as I used to shop, I'm not receiving as many as gifts as far as gifts with purchase. I might buy more sampler packs like this in the future, but I don't have any. There are no packs that are on my mind to buy right now, and I'd be fine with having no samples whatsoever. So we'll see. But yeah, very ending on a high note in my opinion. Hi guys, so I wanted to hop back on one more time and go over the total numbers for my perfume inventory and show you guys what it looks like sitting in the cabinet above in my bathroom. This is a little did I get it at Kmart? This might have been something I picked up at Kmart a million years ago, and it just sits on top of my toilet in the bathroom. And this is where I keep all of my perfume. So let's go over the totals for full-size perfumes. That's pretty much everything you see on this shelf here. I had 32 and I'm up to 40 now, so I went up 8. For body sprays, I had 15 and I went down to 11. For roller balls, which are primarily sitting in that empty Bath and Body Works candle jar, I stayed at 10, so 10 to 10. For deluxe samples, which you see in the front up here, I went from 15 to 13. My solid perfume stayed at 1, that's sitting on the bathroom counter because it's in a project. And my samples, which are also on the bathroom counter, went from 43 to 6. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and calculate like fluid ounces of perfume used. I would love to, I just don't have that time. But if we're looking at units, so full size samples, everything, I went from a total of 116 units of perfume to a total of 81 units of perfume, which is a decrease of 35. And yes, most of those were just using up little perfume samples. But I need a silver lining here. I need a little bit of a silver lining because I did buy 8 full-size perfumes over the last 3 years. So despite that, the overall unit number of perfumes that I own went down by 35. So maybe all hope is not lost for me. Yeah, so I hope this was fun and interesting to hear about. Thanks, guys. That is it for my 2025 perfume inventory. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.